To keep Indians entertained even for 2 minutes, it's not easy. How have you like managed, and can you tell us a little more about how the platform has grown over the years? Daily Hunt as a platform, what experience you got from there, and how were you able to use that in your application to make make the most of it? Like, I'm very curious to know about the creator part of the economy and how you have been able to use the experience that you have to grow so big in the I've been following the growth of short video apps on Indus App Bazaar, on the Play Store, and on iOS. And I saw Josh just zoom ahead after a while. So, what was the secret, or what is the hard work that went behind that success?
I think if you have to evaluate it from a user front, Aditya, I think what actually the users want, what the actually users are looking at, is a funny media entertainment to relax than socialize. Now, that's the first point. Second thing is, with the reduced attention span, given that the average age of an Indian is anywhere hovering between 27 and 29, they demand instant fun. Anything is to do with instant fun, instant gratification. Basically, we are catching to about millennials and centennials. Now, the third aspect is the low cost and personalized entertainment, what they're actually looking at from the user standpoint. And the fourth is the depth of entertainment options. Now, if you have to put these aspects to a user, if you have to evaluate it from the Joe standpoint, we have the complete management and the leadership is completely excited on what we have created on the Joe's front. Just to give you some sort of a stats, we have more than 80 million users coming out of the platform on a monthly basis. We call it as a MAU. The monthly active users, about 80 million people coming onto the platform. The second aspect is we get almost anywhere between 45 to 47 million people coming onto on a daily basis, which is called DAO. Now, the interesting part on the creative part is we have the top content creators of the country, working for Josh, but we have 1.5 million creators onto the platform creating content for us. Now, that is actually enabling the users. We have 45 billion video consumption in a month. Now, that's the kind of explosion which actually happened on the Josh platform.
Oh, wow. Those are some quite amazing numbers. I mean, here again, Akash, I'll bring it to you. I mean, now you're seeing all of this way people, like Inba rightly said, Goldfish has a bigger memory span today than most of our Indian users. And so, how do you see that change affecting, the App Bazaar? Or how is it that you are going to incorporate it?
Yeah, I mean, I'll take this question in two parts. First, I would like to comment on the
Growth.
the numbers, and why that is happening. You see, there's this very interesting research which was done in US. Recently, I read this article by Eugene V, which is around short video apps like TikTok, and it talks about this research, which is why humans love to snack. And within that research, they talk about why Cheetos is one of the best snacks, and why that happens is because you put it in your mouth, it melts, and so you get instant gratification, and it happens in such a small period of time that you basically feel that you're not gaining any calories. So it's like you feel, because it's just gone, you feel ki yaar, ye to calories they will not add to me, and you then basically have another. And the short video format and TikTok has actually led that, and we will have to give them the credit. Everyone is now, what they are trying to do is they basically this new format of content creation is basically that snackable content which people talk about it without any significant cognitive exertion. You get a dopamine hit, and then you swipe, and then you get it again, and how you are basically consuming, you continue to keep then consuming content. It happens on TikTok, it happens on Josh, it happens on all other platforms also. But what is happening is, in a very short period of time, the user actually gets the entire information given to them. And what that does is now is this format has now created multiple ways of how the user is also consuming information. Like for example, again, this is from one of the studies done by Eugene V itself. He has said that one of the biggest music discovery platform in US now is TikTok. Why? Because like on Josh also or on any other platform you're using it, you see a new song. If that song is being sort of used by multiple content creators to create content, it's a popular song,
Yeah.
and that basically becomes a reason for you to discover them. Similarly, all popular memes or viral content, like recently, we've seen 2021 has given, I mean, it's been a year for multiple content creators to just show up. We have these trends where Yashraj Mukhate's music is being used by a lot of other people to create content, right? So this platform, the short video platform, actually is changing how we are discovering content, music, information, and I believe it has a lot of potential to actually change how we consume all other services also. Like it will have an impact on commerce, it will have an impact on how we find information in general. So a lot of content creators are creating edutech content on it. It's not just about entertainment now. People are creating bite-sized educational information. So we've also taken a cue from this new trend which is happening, and we strongly believe that the new user, the early smartphone users or the regional users who do not have a lot of experience of using internet, they're not typically a search heavy user. They're majorly a discovery heavy user, which means that if they, let's say, come onto our home screen of our app store, we want to sort of engage them in various type of formats, various type of content formats. Like video is one of the major formats, short video is another format which we'll be experimenting with. Then we're also looking at things like stories. Like story is also one of the format through which you consume content. So we are experimenting with these formats, and we feel that these new content formats will help user get more information about the application which they want to download. And what we have seen is very recently we've done some experiments. We have launched a video section as part of App Bazaar. It's one of the first time any app store has used video, short videos, to actually inform user about what an app can do for them, or how an app can actually help them in their life. And what we have seen is, just by and it's a very early phase right now, but the early results are the engagement with the apps has increased 250 by 2.5 times, and the installs have increased by 3 times, and we have still not even got into, so we're still at a very early phase. We're not doing unique or original content creation. Just like Josh or all other short video contents, we will also work with content creators to give meaningful information for user to make these choices. So to summarize, content led discovery of services of commerce is going to be a future.